What exactly do you mean by seeing shapes? I am gifted and I am also a person with ADHD. I am neurodivergent and I will try to explain to you what that means for me. But number one, it's going to be impossible to explain this in like a humble way. I am simply just explaining all that I know about myself and the way that I work. I'm not attempting to brag. Moving on, I would say one of the first skills I developed visually was seeing shapes. And then number two, I want to explain that it's going to sound crazy. It's going to sound different. It's going to sound fake. But unfortunately, this is just the way that my brain works and what qualified me to being gifted in the first place. And it is all that I know. I'm going to try in the best way that I can to explain this to you. But that being said, this is not something I've been taught to talk about. So I'm sorry if it's hard to make sense of, or if I don't really know how to explain it in the best way for you. It's hard to explain myself. Imagine you have a Rubik's Cube. A Rubik's Cube like one of these, or the traditional one. I would be giving this to you, and you would be holding it. From there, you would scramble the Rubik's Cube in any way that you want by just telling me the ways that you are doing it, and in which direction. I would not be holding a Rubik's Cube, but yet I would be seeing it in my mind. Now that the Rubik's Cube is scrambled and in your hand, I, with the use of my mind, be able to visualize such Rubik's Cube in its scrambled state and be able to put it back to normal without it being in my hand or seeing it whatsoever. And then from there, I'd be telling you what to do to revert it back to its original state. I would be able to do this in my head because in some ways I can see the Rubik's Cube. The best way to explain the visualness of my ability is a lot like the scene from The Queen's Gambit, in which she's able to project the chess game on the ceiling. I too can do the same thing, but this time with a Rubik's Cube, or basically any shape or object. That is one of my many signs of giftedness, and I have always been like that since I was a child. I can visualize anything. And because of visualizing it, I'm able to problem solve. Let me know if you want to hear more about my other ways of being gifted.